Alright, the book that I read was Diary of a Wombat by Jackie French, illustrated by Bruce Watley. It was originally published in Australia because the wombat is an Australian animal. I would consider this book for students ages 3 to 8. In this book, we go through the life of a wombat, which is an animal native to Australia. Day 1, he eats some grass and sleeps. Day 2, he talks about getting new neighbors and decides that grass is boring before he goes to sleep again. By day 3, the wombat is getting food from the humans, who are what he considers his neighbors. And on day 4, he eats carrots and digs a new hole to sleep. And then by day end of the week, he's dug a hole under the human's house. They're feeding him carrots and oats and different foods. And he decides that they're good pets. The illustrations, as shown here, are very focused on what is being talked about in the picture, with the wombat being the focus. And we always see him kind of laying down. He's not really doing anything more than just sleeping or eating, as you can see here. And then, even in the end, he is sleeping. And I feel like this book is good for students because the information is about a wombat, which I didn't know about before I read the book, and we can be learning about and teaching our students about native animals native to other continents. And this really reminded me of when we had an Australian foreign exchange student come to our school when I was in school, and we were learning about the different things from Australia. And then for younger students, with an activity that you could do would be bringing in the items that they mentioned the wombat ate, like the grass, carrots, oats, and kind of talk about them, and then have a coloring page while you discuss the book. And then with your middle-aged students, which I would consider these being your 7-8-year-olds, having a discussion about the wombat and how it's similar to animals that they have in their life, like a dog or a cat, or even some more exotic animals. And then with your older students, I feel like this book might be a little bit younger for them by the time you get above 8 years old, but you could still use it as an example for a research project where they had to research an animal of a different continent and just allow them to do some research of their own and talk about the lifestyle of that animal.